Please accept my pranam to all the children of Holy Mother. So as we were hearing this song now, that we have no qualification to be with Mother, to talk about Mother, but the advantage is that she is our Mother, so we don't need any qualification. So with that humble pranams, I would like to share and hope we can all meditate together thinking of Mother. So Holy Mother, I don't know if all of you have been to Belur Mott. In my visits, I've seen that there is a big temple of Thakur. Holy Mother's temple is by the Ganges, but that's the most popular place. All of us gather there, we chat, some meditate, some gossip even, but being our Mother, that's a place where we all feel very, very close. And the first thing that comes to our mind when we see our Mother is the motherhood of God. And this motherhood embraces all and doesn't distinguish of who is good, who is not so good. Like Mother says, like Thakur says, if somebody cannot call Thakur as properly as father or as calls Pa, but Thakur knows who, that the same person is calling him. So when we see Mother, first thing that when we read about Mother's life, the first thing that comes to our mind is that she's our Mother. She's very close to us. We forget about everything else, the aura about her spiritual being. And we see that in many incidents in our life. For example, Arupanandaji, who was Mother's disciple, when he talks about an incident when he comes to Mother and meets Mother the first time in Jayarambati, where in her birthplace. Now there she is, she's standing with such a compassionate look that immediately he feels that this is my Mother, and he lost his mother when he was a child. And that's the first thing we feel, I feel, and I hope we all feel, that she's our Mother, a real Mother. He even asks her that, Mother, are you a real Mother of everybody, even those animals? Mother says, yes, I am everybody's Mother. This is Mother, then why are they suffering so much? He says, well, that's the nature of their life. They will suffer and they will then eventually, progress in their spiritual path. We also see that in other instances, there was a devotee and he came to Mother. There was a person who did something wrong and Swamiji got angry and annoyed and asked him to leave Belur Mott. Not knowing what to do, the first thing he did is come to Mother. And Mother, of course, with all her love, forgave him and asked him to go back and join again. So incidentally, Baburam Maharaj was around, and Baburam Maharaj saw this incident. When he came back, Swamiji said, oh, you have come back again? I've asked you to leave. And then Baburam Maharaj explained that Mother has asked him to come back. So this is our Mother. She is all-embracing, and this is where our inspiration comes from, because, we do not need to have any qualification, just call our Mother and pray to her. Now, there is this love over embracing love, but there is a difference from worldly mothers. So when we love our children, we love our child, our children, but she loves all. But she knows also where to be strict. We find her spiritual side as well. For example, when we see that there was this Arupanandaji Maharaj again. He was working and helping Mother in Jayarambati to build her house, which Swami Saravanandaji was monitoring. At that, he got really annoyed when the uncles, Mother's brothers, those we have read, we know about them, that they were not so spiritual, they were a bit of worldly people, so they were always after money. And they were thinking that all these rich people are coming from Calcutta and they would get some benefit out of it. So they were pestering him, they were asking for money, and he became a bit annoyed, saying that, is it for this that I've come to become a monk? And he thought, I'll go and ask Mother. So he went to Mother. and said, Mother, I'm finding it really difficult. I don't want to do this work because, you know, this is not what I've come from to do as a monk. I've come here to become a monk. And Mother suddenly changed her mood, as if she's looking somewhere very distant. And she said, okay, if you do not want to do my work, you don't want to do my work, don't do it. And as if like he felt that this has she has transformed to a different person, to almost a deity. And he then felt, no, Mother, I will do your work, I'll do your work. And this is to teach a lesson for all of us, that Mother keeps us in different situations in life. And she keeps us in the situation which is the best for us. She knows what is best for us. We need to just know that she's a mother and she has given us this good, sometimes bad. We just have to progress in that situation. Again, another devotee who was a disciple of Mother, he comes to her and said, Mother, I'm doing so much japa, I'm doing this, I'm doing spiritual practice, but I'm not realizing anything. I'm not feeling I'm progressing. Please take it back, take it back. Mother tried to console him and said, no, child, it is how it is. You have to progress. It will all come in due time. And this conversation continued until she suddenly changed her mood in a somber mood and said, okay, give it back. And that kind of brought a fear in that person's mind. And he started saying, oh, Mother, should I go to hell now? And Mother immediately changed with that compassion look and said, my child, you will go to hell? My child will never go to hell. Even Brahma cannot send you to hell. So this is our inspiration. Being her child, we will never go to hell. And this is where, you know, we should bring our inspiration from and understand what's the difference between her love and this way of loving in a detached way, where she's loving all of us, yet she's very much in the fundamental space of her spiritual being. Now, what Mother said is that Thakur told her that whoever has taken initiation from her, Thakur would definitely come and in their life, if not during their life, at least at the end of their life. So by just taking initiation from Mother, they are already guaranteed to be liberated. Swami Nikhileshwaranandaji, who is Mother's disciple, he asked Swami Sharadanandaji that, is it true that Nikhilanandaji, he asked Swami Sharadanandaji that, is it true that what Mother said, that Thakur would come and really liberate people that she has initiated? And he said, yes, for most people it's true, and maybe for few others they would very soon realize God. But Mother made it also very easy. So instead of, you know, big prayers, she said, just be desireless, just pray for nirvasana, and that will help us progress in our life and see God. In fact, she said that by giving initiation, you're guaranteed that Thakur will come to you. But if you want mental peace, if you want spiritual joy in this life, then you have to do spiritual progress. You have to follow the spiritual disciplines. Now, what is the importance of Mother in our life, in our daily life? We might think that she was born a few hundred years back, and she is only a lady in a remote village. So what has that to do here in this country, in Europe? What has that to do with me? Well, I think she has met, and this is just my belief, my feeling, that she has met spirituality really easy for us. Easy because she just says that you know that I'm your mother. And if we just know that she is our mother, that having that faith, we can start wherever we are. We do not need any qualification. Like the song that we just heard, we do not need any qualification. Thakur selected people with a lot of tests. Mother embraced all. And today, my firm belief is that she is here with us, where she would be without her children, and where mother is, Thakur and Swamiji bound to be here. So with that, let's all pray to her to give us liberation in this very life. Jai Ma. Thank you.